Hello everybody, my name is Kile and welcome to my testimony of freedom once more. This is the sixth and final part of the series. I didn't write down anything for it. There's nothing specific I wanted to say, but when I started all of this, when I recorded the song, when I wanted to shoot the series, I always thought that maybe it's gonna help someone else. Now I see that it was all for me. It was for my own healing. It was for my own battle. It was for my own victory. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I'm reminded of one of the parts of the song that says, just like a seed planted in the darkness, I was alone with my Creator, crushed and transformed into something greater. I will spring forth and break through the ground. I will spring forth and step into the light, bearing great fruit that only God can take credit for. When I added on this part, it was because I had now accepted the season that I was in. And I wanted to be fully present for it. If it meant crying, I didn't want to suppress it. I allowed myself to feel. I allowed myself to go through the pain. But also, I intentionally allowed myself to heal. That wasn't easy, but it was worth it. You know how when you plant a seed, you have to put it in the darkness, in the ground, where it's going to be broken and it gets to grow into something, but nobody can ever imagine what it possibly could be because it's hidden. So nobody knows if it's growing or if it's dying, because the process of planting and burying is the same. The only difference between the two is that with burying, the seed stays there forever. But with planting, the seed breaks through the ground and it grows into something beautiful that everybody gets to marvel at. I am grateful for the darkness because that allowed me to grow, spend more time with God, and experience Him in a way that I've never experienced Him before. And I want to say that whatever beauty you see in me is by the grace of God. I want you to know that from now onwards, whatever beauty you see in me, all glory belongs to God, now and forever. I am so happy, so at peace, so content, so blessed. And I know some of you are still waiting for the actual testimony. This is it. The testimony is me. I am the testimony. I'd love to sit here and tell you a story that will capture your heart and make you bleed like I did for a second. But as I was putting this together, I realized that sitting down and sharing one specific story about what I've been through, what I experienced, what led to brokenness, what led to the silence, what led to the crushing, is only going to be for a selected few. But the truth is, we've all been broken or might experience that by different things. You might be physically broken because you were abused, or you might be physically feeling like you're broken because you're not in good health. You might feel like you're broken in spirit or in your mind, or whatever it may be. You may feel silenced because of a agreement that you signed, and this corporate is doing something that you do not align with, and so you feel silenced. Or you might feel silenced because you're scared that if you speak up, your life is in danger. You might feel silenced because you feel like you don't have a voice anymore, that someone took it away. You might feel like you're drowning in your own pain. Truth is, we've all been through a lot. COVID, people lost parents, family, friends. That's hard. That's painful. And sometimes people lost babies. Sometimes people lost babies in the form of businesses, lost their homes, lost their cars, lost years of work. That's hard. So instead of sitting down and saying, this is my specific story, I decided to tell you how I felt and the space that I was in, so that you can know that if you feel the same or even worse, that God loves you. He loves you so much that He sent me to remind you that He loves you. He loves you so much. At the beginning, I said, I pray that my testimony of freedom sets you free. I hope that whenever you're watching this, with whatever it is that you're going through, that my testimony of freedom sets you free. My name is Kile, and this has been my testimony of freedom. I love you.